I never ever thought that I would become a cat mom. I've always considered myself a dog person. My huaraches, you guys can't see my huaraches. Let me just show you. They are super cute. I got them at the flea market. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Edna, and today we're gonna be hanging out. It's essentially my lunch hour. It's a little bit late. We were in court all day through Teams, and it took a long time, but now it's time to start lunch. And since things have been super busy, I wanted to catch up with you guys. Part of the life update is that I am gonna be a fur mom. I'm gonna be adopting a gorgeous little pet. He's a little bit on the older side, but it's okay. He's gonna be very loved, and on Sunday you guys will see the vlog when we go pick him up and whatnot. But since it's my lunchtime, I figured let's go to TJ Maxx real quick. It is a little bit of a drive, but I've been checking out Ross and Marshalls and like Target and other stores around here, and I'm not finding anything super cute for him. But yeah, without further ado, vámonos. Let's go to TJ Maxx. I'll show you my super cute outfit right now, and then we'll go. I don't know if you guys can fully see me, but I'm gonna back up. Pa que me miren. Super casual. Favorite jeans. Wait, can you guys see me? I feel like I'm cut off. My huaraches. You guys can't see my huaraches. Let me just show you. They are super cute. I got them at the flea market like a year ago, and they're like one of my comfiest shoes. I got earrings. I got my little cactus earrings. Super cute. Los nopales are like the best. Is that better? I don't know. But I did take out a mirror because voy a subir una foto, you know, just to keep people on their toes.
Been waking up feeling low. You're on my mind like all of the time, but you're so despicable. Been seeing what you've been sharing online, and I miss your good parts. Then remember that you were a thorn in my side.
You guys, I am back home, sana y salva. Thank God. I stopped by at Santa Fe. If you guys have a Santa Fe next to you, woo, in your city, go to the Santa Fe. I got a maracuya. Ooh. Oh. I got a maracuya water. It's very tasty. I'll show you how the tacos look, because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm not Mexican, and Central Americans, we kind of eat tacos like this. I don't know if all Mexicans do, but how many Central Americans do you know? Think about it. Ninguno de ellos está flaquito, because we adopt other people's food y le metemos un chingo de cosas encima. Like, I remember growing up, our tamales, they're so much bigger than the Mexican tamales. Le echas crema, le echas queso, like, nothing comes the way, like, we don't eat anything the way it comes. Siempre le andamos agregando. And so I really like these tacos because, first of all, están grandotes, you know? Like, look at that. And then second of all, you know, that's kind of how we eat our stuff. Le echamos frijoles, le echamos cheese, like, all kinds of stuff, guac. And I prefer it with one tortilla only, but this is so big that I might just do two. Maybe I should eat these off camera, right? Let me eat these real quick, and then I'll come back and like give you guys some cheese, man, because I should have gotten chips. También grandotes los cabrones, and oh my God, this water. I just got it all over my huaraches. This is messed up. Santa Fe, y'all get me fired for throwing the agua everywhere. You guys, I finished eating the tacos, and guess what? Sorry, the ice cream truck is passing. Ojalá it's not a lot of noise, but I thought in this foil thing there was lemons, and I don't put lemon on my tacos usually, like not when there's queso and everything on it. But it was actually the chips, and now I'm sad because I could have been eating the chips with the tacos, and oh, I'm such a mess. Oh, I hope that's not too loud. I don't know if I should close the door. So, these are probably the saltiest chips that I've ever tasted, and I love them. I'm gonna catch you guys up real fast, show you what I got at TJ Maxx, and get back to work, cause tengo gustos de rica, but I am not rich, so I gotta andar en chinga working. And I did want to mention, like, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but anytime I go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, you know, all the like stores that son más baratas, but they have a lot of like home decor, I'm always like, oh my God, I need my own place. So I do want to move, obvio, but I definitely already talked with my mom, and I'm like, you know, I do plan on moving. your lease ends in December, but I don't want to move just to move. I want a cute place. Ooh, excuse me. A place I can afford. I'm gonna be a cat mom now, a fur mom, basically, and obvio I'm gonna need something cute. So where I am right now, this is like a big bedroom. It's like a master, basically. And obvio I would love to move to a studio, but the cheapest studios I found have been like $1,700–$1,800. Unless it's a studio behind someone's house, then the cheapest I found is $1,400 or $1,500. So I'm gonna keep looking, and I don't care if that takes me a few months. So I'm not gonna rush. I'm not gonna, you know, be a hot mess about it or anything. But I wanted to show you lo que agarré in TJ Maxx. I am actually gonna be adopting a cat, and he's a 14-year-old cat. So I don't know if this is gonna work. This is like a little toy. It was 10 bucks. Did I get ripped off? Maybe, because it's just plastic. But if he likes it, it'll be very much worth it. If he doesn't, my ass is gonna return it. I have no fucking shame. I know there's people who refuse to return things. Nah, girl. No. This isn't so much for him as it is for me. But I got this sign because I want to write, "Welcome, Mono. I hope you're happy here," or something like that. Or like, "Welcome, like, my little Lion King." I don't know. Something cute, right? He can't read this shit, but I want him to feel welcomed, okay? I'm gonna feel happy if he feels happy. I'm a little sad that I didn't get the main things, like the bed. There was some that were way too big, and there I was like a freaking mensa, touching all the pillows, like putting my fist in there, because I want the best thing for my future cat. We are still missing a bed. We are still missing a carrier, a leash. I need to get him a litter box and food, but I got this really pretty bowl. It has fishies all around, and it's super cute and small. I did get a little water fountain, and this is so precious. So it's like this little white square que tiene una green tapadera, and then there's a little flower on the top. That's essentially the fountain, and it's so cute. I hope he likes this. This was 17 bucks, so this was probably the most expensive thing I bought, but I do think it will be well worth it if he likes it. I'm gonna try to put water in different areas aquí, just because I want him to be like well hydrated. But let me give you guys the chismes. So I'm gonna become a cat mom. I never ever thought that I would become a cat mom. I've always considered myself a dog person, but to be honest, I love animals in general, and I've been dog sitting Elon, the corgi, for like 2 years now. On and on. Like, it hasn't been 20 times, but I've definitely interacted with him enough to know that the type of person I am means I'm gonna be completely devoted to this animal. Like, completely. I'm gonna go off. I'm super extra, and I just want to care for I just want to care for like my baby as much as possible. Things kind of worked out in the sense that there became a cat that was made available because my sister works at a clinic that's gonna be shutting down. And that's where Mono has lived for the last 14 years. Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to be adopting a 14-year-old cat. His name is Mono. Well, it's Mono, but I don't want to call him after an STI, so hell no. We're not calling him that. So I asked my sister to change the paperwork. I don't think he'll be able to tell the difference between Mono and Mono, but we'll see. If it's like if he really doesn't listen, then I'll keep calling him his original name. But essentially Mono was dropped off when he was a little kitten. He was supposed to get fixed, but his family never came back for him. So he has essentially been a clinic pet his whole life, which is crazy to think. Like, I don't think he's ever been outside. I don't think he's ever stepped on grass or gone to the beach or anything. And he is elderly, but I am gonna try to give him his best life and make the rest of his life the most beautiful, loving like time of his life. And I am gonna try to get a backpack. We'll see how he reacts to it, because, you know, he's older, so maybe he'll just want to like lay down and chill all day every day, and that'll totally be okay. I need to clean and make space for him, but I'm gonna make it work. All right, and on to more news. I have two main things. Let's save the chisme to the end, but the first one is ayer, and not just yesterday. Like, work has been really intense, and you know, tensions run high and whatnot. And yesterday specifically, I hella got in my feelings because someone was so rude to me. I'm not gonna say who, but she was mean, and my other coworker was like, damn girl, esa no es manera de que te responda. And she was right. Like, I was doing something, I didn't look at the date bien, and then she was like very crude about like the way she responded. It was just, I don't know, it was just mean. It made me realize, and I've talked with a lot of friends that work at law firms, that te dan un chingo de trabajo until ya no aguantas, and then you freaking leave, right? And like, this amount of like being overworked is why people burn out and why people leave. So I'm not saying I'm burnt out. I definitely have a lot on my plate, and it's been super busy. But I think there's a huge part of feeling unappreciated or having someone give you attitude or treat you or mistreat you that adds to that burnout, and then you're kind of like, no, I'm out. Now, I'm not saying I'm leaving my job, but I am saying that this definitely gave me another motive to go back to school, you know, and to get on my shit and get a master's or get a JD or something and move on up in the ladder, because I know for a fact that this person would not be talking to me that way if I were an attorney. Like, no way, because I see them interact, and she's nice to the attorney, so, T. And even though I work for a government agency, it's still a law firm, and I feel like the legal field can be very elitist, very classist, and I'm not saying that this applies to this person, because I know things are busy, I know things are stressful, but I remember, but in the moment, ayer, I was like, I can't even leave, because I don't have a master's or a different degree. Like, this isn't the top of my field, but for the position I have, this is like a very comfy position. Do you get me? And if I want to move on up, I need more education, and that's kind of how it is for what I personally want to do. Now, I know there's another option of I could go off and start my own business and do my thing and become my own boss, but to be honest, I don't have the passion for that right now in my life. I don't want to be a businesswoman ahorita. Like, I've never envisioned myself as being, you know, a salesperson or as being like my own boss. For now, like maybe later on in the future, yes, but not right now. So I definitely love my job, but I know that I'm not gonna be able to stay there forever. Like, that's just point blank, whatever the saying is. No me voy a quedar ahí. So this month there's actually a training for county employees to get their MSW for free. It's called Title 4E. I'll link it down below. San Jose State runs this really good program. If you work for the county, you can go to school part-time, they'll pay for everything, and you can continue working full-time. Or if you don't work for the county, you can just go to school full-time, they'll pay for it y todo. It's an amazing program, and at the end you have to give 2 years of service to the child welfare system to give back, right? Like, that's your way of paying them back for their service. And then for all my metiches out there, I'm gonna start keeping things más like fashion based or like haul based, because to be real, a veces I share a lot, and sometimes that has become an issue because I'll give you an example. Recently, someone I dated sent me a screenshot of my video, and they were like reaching out and like, oh, I'm so sorry. It was a video of when I said someone fat shamed me, and a part of me at first was like, oh, he's just finding an in to talk to me, whatever. This has happened to me a lot in the past, like guys that are interested in me or that I've dated or whatever. Will send me screenshots of my video and be like, oh my god, I'm watching, blah blah blah, and in my head I'm like, bitch, why don't you work with the algorithm? Why don't you comment on the video si tanto lo andas viendo, right? But they don't do that. This guy in particular reached out and, you know, like was offering support and whatnot, and I was like, oh, like, you're so nice, blah blah blah. Girl, eventually afterwards, the conversation went on to him saying that he only reached out because he felt bad for me, and he said it like 3 or 4 times, and in my head I'm like, damn bitch, like that says more about you than about me. But I don't post my stories or my chisme or anything for anyone to feel bad for me. I post it, one, I want to share, but 2, I want people to, you know, learn from my mistakes, and then 3, I also want people to like see how I overcame those issues, because baby girl, I'm always coming out on top. Like, things are always working out. So I didn't post that for anyone to feel bad for me. I posted it to be like, life keeps on going, you know, like someone was rude to me, someone was disrespectful, but I keep it pushing, y ya estuvo. And this guy, I don't know what his issue is, but I just had to block him, and I can't block him from watching my videos, I don't think, but it definitely like pissed me off. And I was talking to one of my friends, and she's like, well dude, like just block him. And I think the issue is sometimes I'm naive and think that people mean the best, but no, they don't. And if they're not getting their way, they're not getting what they want, like, the claws come out. No pun intended, because I'm getting a cat now. And he's declawed. Oh, it's so sad. But I'll tell you guys more about that on Sunday, because pobrecito, no tiene claws enfrente. But I'm still going to share here and there, but I feel like in the last month, there was, like, a few videos that were, like, very personal and whatnot. And so I think those will come far and in between. Because sometimes the chisme is good for some of y'all, but for some people are toxic and they thrive off of knowing anything bad that's going on in your life. And me personally, ahorita, I can't take any male energy. Like, no chingues, dude. They are so, like, they're just like robbing me of my energy. And not all men, obvio, but that toxic masculinity, the machismo, I don't know. He even had the audacity to say I was using him. I'm like, ¿cómo chingados te ando usando? But whatever, to each their own. Sometimes you can't keep a friendship with people you've dated. I have kept a friendship with like 2 guys, I think. Maybe 3, no sé. You know what's crazy? Today outside at TJ Maxx, I was like pulling out, and this guy that I went on a date with was like right there. I think he works there. And I was like, I was like, oh shit, I waved, and then I drove away really fast because we went on one date and then nothing ever happened. And I'm like, you know when he's not the one, and you know it. Honestly, dating for me these last few years has not been the best, so we'll see. But even about that, like, I don't think I'm gonna be posting any dating stories or anything, because I do want to respect people's privacy. And sometimes me paso with the chisme. I do get that. I don't care, but I get it. But yeah, you guys, so basically that's the life update. When I'm getting a cat, he's 14 and he is beautiful and thriving, and I'm excited to meet him. And then 2, I am more motivated than ever to go back to school, so voy a andar en chinga, learning as much as I can and possibly applying this cycle. We'll see, a ver qué pasa. And then 3, there's going to be a few different changes coming into my YouTube channel. The videos will continue coming, but I might keep some of the personal stuff, like más in the back. And then here and there, you know, like if I do a Q&A or something, maybe I'll talk about it. But yeah, you guys, ya hablé mucho, so I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. A mí me toca regresarme a trabajar, so I need to go make some moolah because I'm going to be a cat mom now. And I'm excited, and I know que voy a andar en chinga comprándole un montón de cosas. Like some of the little chairs we saw at TJ Maxx, those were adorable. I'm going to work hard to give him his best life. Alright, with that said, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Mwah.
Been waking up